Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist here at American RV. Today we get to go over the all-new, just introduced SportTrek Touring Edition 336. It's an awesome floor plan. You're going to have a slide-out bed, 2 fireplaces, rear kitchen, great entertainment center, fantastic new line. Let's go ahead and start on some of the outside features, then we'll check out the gorgeous inside. So right up front, they're going to give you a power tongue jack. That way you don't have to sit there and crank it up and down in order to connect or disconnect. Of course, having power is always great, and it's also going to have a light right up here in front in case you are connecting or disconnecting at night. Behind that, we're going to have our propane tank cover, 20-pound propane tanks in there. You'll have 2 of them, nice and easy to access. Just undo the thumb screws, you can lift it up, and of course access your propane tanks right there. One of the things they did on the Touring Edition I really love, not only is it an awesome new color, but they put on this fiberglass front cap. So you have a great front cap. It looks really, really great. They have the LED light that's going to be in there, really helps it at night, gives it a nice pop. And again, they did a great job with the colors and the graphics. Also, from this line right here down, they are going to have a rock guard. So that way any kind of rocks or anything that get thrown up are going to hit this and not scratch up your fiberglass. And as you'll see, this is nice and high, so again, you're not going to have any stray rocks. So fantastic job on the front end. As we come around to the side of the unit, of course, we're going to have our pass-through storage here. They are going to be slam latch baggage doors as well as magnetic latches, so you can just put it up like that. It'll go ahead and stay up. You don't have to worry about anything tearing out when you go to close it. Nice big pass-through storage here, as you can see. Of course, it is going to be lit, and you're going to have a couple switches in here as well. One of them is going to be for the LED light we saw on the front. The other one is actually going to be underneath. There's going to be LED lights at each of the 4 jacks, as well as an LED light under the steps. That way, if you are hooking up or disconnecting at night, you can see the jacks really easily. And also, if you're entering or exiting the camper at night, it lights up those steps to make sure that you're not going to trip. So really neat feature that we have there. Also, when we talk about the jacks, one of the things I like they did on this model, you're going to have electric jacks, but as you'll notice, you're going to have 2 on the front as well as 2 in the back. That way each jack acts independently. So it's a lot easier to stabilize the unit instead of having one that's going to control both, where one may go way down, one's going to be up. You can control them independently, so it's a lot easier to, again, go ahead and stabilize it. So great feature there as well. Large power awning. As you can see, nice big power awning. Touch of a button rolls out, touch of a button rolls back in. Super simple to operate. No longer do you have to fight with it, have one person over here, run over and then try to get that, side out. Super easy, carefree of Colorado. Very nice awning. Also, when it is all the way out, there's going to be a LED that's going to be built into the barrel, so that light will go ahead and shine back down on your campsite, giving you great light at night. That way you don't have to bust out your Christmas lights and hang them up around there. So very cool feature. Frameless windows on here. I love frameless windows. A couple reasons. One, they just look really, really nice. Especially with the new updated graphics they have on here, they look really sharp. Also, it's going to protect your seal a lot better. You think about your standard windows, your seal's going to run around the outside where it's constantly getting beat up by the elements, your UV rays. Because the seal is tucked back underneath the glass, and this is tinted glass, that's actually going to help protect your seal a lot better. Also, you're not going to have the weep holes, so you're not going to get as much streaking coming down the side. The other thing I really like about it is because the way it opens, they tilt open from the bottom, you can actually have these open while it's raining. You don't have to worry about rain coming in the camper. So definitely great windows to have on here. Right above the door here, you'll see we're going to have 2 outside speakers. Those are going to be controlled by a multimedia center inside. However, they are Bluetooth capable. So that way, if you're sitting out here, you want to listen to some music, if you have your cellular device or an iPod, something like that, you can go ahead and connect to that wirelessly. Getting into the coach is an absolute breeze. You're going to have 3 steps. As you'll see, the first step's nice and low, so if you had knee surgery or anything, it's not going to break your knee to get in. And also, you're going to have this easy grab rail, again, to help assist going right into the coach. This is something else I love that they did, okay? Rear kitchen floor plan. but they still give you an outside kitchen. You don't see this very often unless it's on a bunkhouse, so it's great to have this outside kitchen. You know, it's just extra cooking space. You have great storage up top here, perfect for all your cups, everything you're gonna need. Nice large refrigerator, again, you know, for any beverages or condiments you want to put out here, you can certainly do that. You'll have a plumbed sink here, some extra storage underneath. You're going to have a drawer as well as your sponge tray here. You're going to have a 2-burner cooktop. Just lifts right up, so you'll have your 2-burner there, so you can cook out here. And then you're also going to have a TV hookup. So if you do want to put a TV out here, you can certainly do that as well. Again, you know, you can sit out, watch TV while you cook, whatever you want to do. But just a fantastic feature they have on there. Like up front, I showed you again. There's going to be your 2 connection for your jacks in the back. And then right back here, you're going to have 2 outlets as well, and they are going to be individually open and closed. That's really neat. Like all the SportTreks we order, you are going to have your luggage carrier on here, so you can go ahead and drop that down. You know, it can carry bikes if you want bikes, or maybe you have a big tote or something you want to strap on there, you can do that. But it's always great to have that extra rack on there, and it's going to be an upgraded frame. It's going to be a Huck bolt frame. So the great thing about a Huck bolt frame is that it's going to be a lot stronger, and also if it does get damaged, it's a lot easier to repair. Also underneath, it is going to be a fully enclosed and heated underbelly. So it is going to be an extended season camper. So, you know, if it is snowing, or, you know, maybe it's going to be late in the season and it's cold, you don't have to worry about things freezing up on you. Great extra bonus there. Of course, here we're going to have our ladder. So nice and easy to climb up on the roof. You have to get to any maintenance, you can certainly do that. Cable satellite hookup here. It's also going to be ZAMP solar ready. So this is really neat because you know, it is all LED lights inside. So if you want your solar panels, that will help keep your batteries charged. Just buy the panel, go ahead and plug it in right there, you're good to go. Also, if you look up top right underneath the 3 lights, you'll see that it is also going to be wired for a backup camera. So if you want a backup camera to help you back up, it is going to be pre-wired for that too. As we come around to this side, a couple other cool features. We come on down. Of course, we're going to have 2 slides here, but built in right here is going to be our outside shower. We have both hot and cold access there, as well as our black tank flush valve here. So of course, black tank flush valve is great because instead of having to drag a hose into your bathroom, putting down the toilet to wash out your black tank, all you have to do is simply hook it up right here. The sprayer is built in that black tank, and it'll go ahead and rinse it out for you. Also, right here, not only do we have the pass-through storage, but take a look at that. Sorry, we kind of have it full of stuff right now, but this actually goes really far in there. I know it's tough to see, but this is a huge storage area. It's really, really deep, basically that entire slide. So that's awesome that they go ahead and give you that as well. All right, a ton of great features on the outside. Let's go ahead and check out the gorgeous inside. Welcome to the inside of the SportTrek Touring Edition 336. As you can see, it's a rear kitchen model, but right here in our living space, we have dual opposing slides. Really opens it up, makes this a great space for sitting down, relaxing, or entertaining. Let's go ahead and start off on our slide right over here. So we're gonna have our entertainment center, nice and large. You have your big TV right here, right at eye level, exactly where you want it. The thing I love about this is the storage. Take a look up top at how big of a storage area you have right here. So that's great. You can fit anything in there, you know, whether it's board games, extra blankets, whatever you want, but just a ton of excellent storage up there. Now, of course, down below here is where outside kitchen is going to be, but as you can see, we still have great storage on both sides, so you have to love that. And right here, of course, is going to be our multimedia center. I did touch on this a little bit when we were outside, talking about how it is going to be Bluetooth capable, but this is going to be a CD player as well as a radio and a DVD player. So you can go ahead and pop a movie in there and watch it right here on your big screen. Also, right here front and center is going to be our fireplace. The thing I love about a fireplace is not only does it look nice, but it also puts out a good amount of heat. It really does a great job to help take the chill off on in this room. And if you don't have to pay for electric at your campsite, it's essentially free heat. You don't have to use propane. So that's definitely an added bonus to have there. Now, of course, if you're watching TV, the best seat in the house is going to be straight across. Right here, you're going to have your dual theater seating, extremely comfortable, nice and plush, as you can see. You'll have some cup holders here, and naturally, both of these are going to kick back and recline, so you can really just relax, put your feet up, and enjoy the day. Up top, you have some additional storage here. Of course, windows all the way around, let in a ton of natural light. And you're going to have your lighting, like I mentioned, all the lighting on the ceiling here is going to be LED lights. Now the other seat in the house is going to be right over here. We're going to have our sofa. So again, you can watch TV from here. It makes it great for entertaining, you know, if you're talking to guests, perfect spot. And also if you do have additional guests that want to stay, this is a tri-fold sofa, so this will fold out, make into a very comfortable bed, because you're not going to have to worry about a bar in your back or an air mattress deflating on you. Back across this side here, we're going to have our table. So nice, large, long table here. Of course, you are going to have 4 seats there as well, so you have plenty of room for everyone to sit and eat. Again, windows on both sides, let in a lot of natural light. And one other thing I do like to point out, right over here is going to be a plug-in. So if you do want to sit at the table and do some work, whether it's on a laptop, iPad, whatever it may be, you certainly have a place to go ahead and plug that in. Now our rear kitchen, you get a ton of great countertop space here. Also with large countertops, you tend to get a lot of storage. So right here is a great storage area. If you do have a trash can, a taller trash can, that's a great place for it right in there. As we come around again, great prep surface on here. We're going to have a dual bowl stainless steel sink, as well as a high-rise stainless faucet with a pull-out. So it makes it nice and easy to go ahead and do dishes. And because you have such a large countertop, you can even have a drying rack if you want. You know, again, just plenty of space on your countertop here. Right underneath, right over here, is going to be a sponge tray that just drops down like so. And then you're going to have a bank of 3 full extension drawers going all the way down. Also, underneath the sink, you're going to have nice additional storage there, which if you have a shorter trash can, you can go ahead and put that there as well. Again, LED lights here in the kitchen, both underneath our countertops and overhead, as well as a skylight, really make it nice and bright in the kitchen, so when you are cooking, you know, again, you can see what you're doing, be able to measure things accurately. Great storage up top here, perfect for all of our dishes, you know, cups, everything else we're gonna want. Again, great storage, pantry space, whatever you want to put up there, you certainly can, as well as additional space here. Now, one of the things I really like that SportTrek does is this in the back is actually going to be a panel. This is not just a wallpaper. So the great thing about this is it's going to be nice and easy to clean up. So anything that does splash up here, just nice and easy to go ahead and wipe off. You don't have to worry about destroying it. Also, right here is going to be a plug-in, so you will have one here. You also have one that's tucked underneath right over here. So you do have a couple plug-ins in the kitchen if you need to plug in a blender, coffee maker, something like that. Nice and easy to do so. Of course, we're going to have our microwave here. That's the weight on the unit, 8,470 pounds. Underneath that is going to be your hood with the light and fan, as well as your 3-burner stovetop with a glass cover. So again, that lets you utilize this as prep space. When you want to cook, you can just go ahead and fold it over like so and be able to utilize that. Also, if you are one that likes to bake, you do have an oven right underneath. Of course, your kitchen wouldn't be complete without your fridge and freezer. So you're going to have a nice 8 cubic foot Norcold fridge freezer, nice large fridge freezer there. You can see you have a drawer on the bottom. And of course, this will run off of both LP and electric, and it's going to have automatic switchover. So if it's running off LP, as soon as you plug it into shore power, going to go ahead and switch over to electric for you, again, saving you on the propane gas. To the side here, you get nice pantry space. You have 3 adjustable shelves. So you can put these anywhere you want, but again, there's great extra pantry space there. And then last but not least, right underneath the fridge, you do have a nice deep drawer. I really like this one for pots and pans. Because it's so deep, you can easily fit them in there. And, you know, just again, great storage all throughout the galley here. All right, I know you love it back here because I do too. Let's head up front and we'll take a look at the bathroom and bedroom. In the bathroom, you have a nice large linen closet right to the left as you walk in, so you can take a look there. Plenty of room for all your towels and other bathroom accessories. Also, you're going to have your neo-angle shower, and I love the door they use in SportTreks because it's just going to go ahead and roll like so. Magnet's going to keep it shut. Then when you open it up, same thing, nice and easy, and all the water is going to go ahead and stay in the shower pan rather than having it swing open where all the water falls all over your floor. So great additional feature there. Also, as you can see, you're going to have your hand wand in there, of course, a couple of shelves, and a nice large skylight up top, so it's going to let in a lot of natural light. Also, of course, you will have have your fan here, and it is going to have ducted AC as well as ducted heat. Here's going to be our medicine cabinet. So it is a mirror, but you get nice storage there. Of course, our sink top and vanity. You have some countertop space here, which is always great. And you're going to have your plug-in with the GFI right there in case the hairdryer blows it. Nice and easy to reset. And then you'll have additional storage here underneath. Now you do have another door right here that'll go into the bedroom. So again, 2 entries into this bathroom, which is always nice. Up top you have some additional storage, great place for toilet paper, other accessories you want to put in there. And then of course down below here in the corner is going to be our toilet with plenty of legroom. All right, why don't we go ahead and head into the bedroom. So this is one of the other parts I really love about the 336 is the bedroom. Take a look at this. That is going to be a slide out king size bed. So you get a huge bed in here, which is fantastic. And you get a ton of space still because it is going to be in that slide out. So if you take a look there, you'll notice you do have shelves on both sides. So perfect for charging your cell phones at night. Maybe you have a glass of water, something you want to set up there. Of course, you can always do that too. But as you'll notice, you do have electrical outlets there on both sides. Also, you're going to have nice cushioned headboards, so if you want to sit up and read, you can do that. Of course, LED reading light there, and storage up top. Also, if you have a CPAP machine, they do have a plug-in right down here, so you are able to go ahead and plug that in and use that too. But of course, right behind me, this is the main thing I love about it. Right here, they're gonna have a second fireplace built in. So at first thought, you may think, well, that's kind of overkill, but I'm telling you, it's great. Again, not only does it have the nice, you know, the ambience of the room and just look great, but also it does a great job of heating up this bedroom. And like I mentioned, we were in the living room. If you do have a full hookup and you don't have to pay for electric, this is free heat. So fantastic feature to have. Nice big wardrobe up front, both here. I'll show you the one on this side. It's going to be the same. So nice large wardrobe on both sides. Big hanging rod, plenty of space here. So, you know, if you do have longer shirts and stuff, they're not going to get all crumpled up. So just great feature there. And then also, you do have LED built in here. Of course, the switch is right in here. But you have this nice, again, just that nice aesthetic, gives it a really nice look. Extra storage there up top, as well as you have 2 drawers that are going to be beneath your fireplace. So I love the front of this, that slide out king bed, just fantastic. Then at the end here, you're gonna have extra cabinet space. Of course, you're gonna have countertop there, as well as 2 pull-out drawers, and you're going to have additional shelving space here underneath. Now, if you do want a bedroom if you want a TV in your bedroom, there's a spot for it right here. Of course, the TV backer is going to be right there, and then your plug-ins will be up top. All right, folks, thanks for joining me. Again, this is a 2016. This is the SportTrek Touring Edition 336 VIK. It's a fantastic rear kitchen floor plan. You have the nice big rear kitchen. Outside, you have that front cap that they put on there. Really nice look. The individual stabilization jacks. You have the outside kitchen. You know, the entertainment area is phenomenal with a ton of storage, great theater seating. You have 2 fireplaces in here, slide out king bed. This is just a top-notch winning floor plan. Definitely one you want to come and take a look at. If you do have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave those in the video below, or you can give me a call here at American RV and I'll be happy to answer it that way as well. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and I can't wait to see you on the road to freedom.